Hey everybody, it's Janette Burke here. I'm a media mentor, trainer, and I'm also a media personality because I host Janette's TV and podcast, which is a 3-time award-winning web TV series. We feature lifestyle topics, and our guests include celebrities, um, thought leaders, game changers, influencers, and experts in different lifestyle fields, covering different lifestyle issues. And usually they are CEOs, entrepreneurs, professionals, book authors, speakers, and consultants. And before they actually get to be featured on Janette's TV and podcast, many are coming to me because they need to be trained to be on camera. So while I am a media personality and I'm also an executive producer and host and creator of Janette's TV and podcast, I am also a media trainer and mentor with the other division of my business called Janette's Trade Secrets. Now, today I wanted to give you a little tip about dressing for the camera because many clients come to me and ask me about what they should wear on camera to make sure they look their best and they give off a very professional, credible appearance. And like that's very important. What you wear is part of your image. And when you go to be on a camera, any camera for a media interview or a video you're making from your own phone or your computer, or perhaps a live on Facebook or Instagram, or maybe even something on YouTube, you are positioning yourself in such a way that you are being looked at as a go-to expert. And so you really need to make sure that you are walking your talk. And before you walk your talk and any words come out of your mouth, impressions are being formed about your image and your appearance. And so you really need to make sure that what you're wearing on camera actually equates to who you say you are and what you say you are, and that you're dressed appropriately so that your credibility is not at stake. So, for example, if you say that you are in the healthcare profession, then you want to dress professionally, but also something that relates or connects with the healthcare profession. So perhaps you're going to wear, if you're a woman, a blouse that's in a healthy or health friendly color like blue, green, or lavender. And similarly, if you're a man in the healthcare profession, you might be wanting to wear something like that too. Now, you may want to not wear a suit jacket. You might want to go a little more casual because you are in a more hands-on field. But if you're not um, wearing just a nice top and perhaps a pair of pants or a skirt, if you're a lady, to match, then if you're going to go for the whole suit thing, then you'll want to wear a complementary color to the lavender, the blue, or the green, and something like a gray or a navy or a beige or a black will always be a good accompaniment to that. Now, here's the thing we all want to be cognizant of, regardless of what our business is, when we're dressing to showcase ourselves in our best possible light and really communicate clearly who we are through our dress. We want to be making sure that it does connote with who we say we are and the type of business that we have. We want to make sure that we are looking our best and that, we are giving off a great impression. But there's some tips that we can also pay heed to when dressing for the camera. And one of those tips are dressing in solids. So if you wear a solid color, it's always going to look better on camera, and it's actually going to be much more flattering on you in terms of your weight and just your overall body, how you look, how your body looks on camera. The photography and how the camera catches light and angles. It works much better with a solid than with, let's say, stripes or patterns or flower prints, where the camera tends to pick up on these type of patterns or stripes or flowers, and the lighting and what have you becomes much more jumbled. So it's harder to get a very clear, concise picture of you on camera that is very flattering. And if if you're a little overweight or you're top heavy, wearing prints can actually accentuate that on camera. And so you want to be cognizant of that and possibly mute it. So how do you mute it? Well, if you're going to go with something that's very bright and very loud and very patterny, which actually I do not recommend. I'm more of I always say go with the solids on camera. Um, but if you are going to choose something like with a pattern or a flower, loud, big flower print, or check or polka dot or anything like that, zebra print, then what I would suggest is use it as an accessory piece, perhaps as a scarf or perhaps as a blouse, and then put a solid over it. So a jacket or some type of jacket, whether it's constructed or not, unconstructed, but something in a solid to kind of mute it down and blend it down so that you'll look better on camera. And another thing that I always tell my clients to actually be cognizant of and possibly avoid is wearing white, dead white on camera, in a blouse or a jacket, or even like a dress or something like that. Not everyone looks good in dead white, so that's one issue. A second issue is that um, white can make you look really